Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. Welcome to our viewers on Auctions Live. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the three auctioneers here today. We've got Daniel Pengelly over there, here he is there, and Kyle Siebert. They're our other auctioneers. Now, some other key people here we've got in the room today. Hayden Broadbelt here, he's our auction floor manager. We've got Luke Jensen over here, he'll be spotting and recording your bids. We've got Kyle Sutherland, he's our CEO. So if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. Now, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here this morning. We're absolutely delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. On the front page of the contract is the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms here this morning. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and we'll take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Now, clause 2.5, listen carefully, this is important. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation where when we've paused the auction and we're in negotiations with the highest bidder. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we've withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to put your hand up again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, now this talks about the vendor bid. You may hear the auctioneers use the term vendor bid. Now this is in the absence of your bidding. Now we do not place any vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price, so that will give you absolute confidence in bidding against that vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And when you hear this hammer fall, wonderful sound, and you are that lucky last bidder, we'll get you to sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price and acknowledge you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings. We have 16 wonderful properties up for auction today. Good luck for your endeavours today. We're going to move on to our first auction is a brought forward auction, and we have the lovely Daniel, who's the auctioneer.
Oh, I'm lovely this morning, thank you. Well, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, my name is Daniel Pengelly. I take you to our first property this morning. That is number 3 at 127 St Albans Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Ash, Sutherland, Todd and Serafito to my left. Now, this is a brought forward auction, so it does differ slightly from what Bridget's just run you through. So essentially what has happened is that our owners have received a pre-auction offer that's acceptable to them, and shortly I will announce that price to the room, and if I see no bidding from there, I'll simply knock the property down for sale at that price. But if I do receive a bid above that amount, then we'll hold an auction. So essentially what it means is that reserve has been met. There'll be no vendor bids from me. I may refuse any bid if I don't deem it in the best interest of my owners, but I don't think that will be happening here this morning. I can encourage and suggest the nominate the amounts that we increase the bidding by, but really it's up to you as long as it's higher than the number I already have. So the property itself, formerly described as an estate, and freehold, all contained and described on that record of title that Ash and Sarah have provided to you throughout the campaign. Settlement is proposed for Wednesday, the 30th of April 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms of the contract. That's 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do just note that the washer and dryer, fridge, freezer, they're included. What a lovely delight to get those as extras, but they will be passed to you in an as-is, whereas conditions. You take them as you find them. So the property itself, gosh, it's well positioned on that quiet rear position at the rear of the site, and it's well sized, laid out. I love that turning circle out the front for all parties. They're beautifully landscaped. Inside, I went there on Sunday and it was warm. I felt ready for a Sunday night, ready to entertain in that kitchen, open up the sliding doors, be having a barbecue out on the deck there. I'd be having sangrias with my friends, I think, and the family. And upstairs, of course, you've got those wonderful sized bedrooms. You've got the incredibly tiled bathrooms. They're beautiful and designer, and I can see why this house has been jumped on so quickly. The number that you're all wanting to hear to cut through the waffle that I keep going on, that number is $1,275,250. That we are on the market, and I sell away at that price unless I see a further bid in St Albans once, twice, even for $1,000. Third and final time, well, I'm happy to say number 3 at 127 St Albans Street is going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations to our new purchasers. I believe you will be very happy there, and I will be back with you in a moment to take you to Kotare Street in Fendleton. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. Good morning. My name's Kyle Siebert. A small change in the order this morning. Kotare Street will be offered to you in just a moment, but number 2 in the marble draw as of now is number 39 Plynlimon Road in Fendalton. A pleasure to complete the good work of lead marketing agent Richard Dawson, ably assisted by Max McGillivray, both from the Island 2 office. They've met some wonderful people through this process, and some of them are here today. It is 39 Plynlimon Road. The contract describes a freehold title, 936 square metres more or less. Your settlement day, the 15th of May 2025. You may well be working to a pre-arranged date. This is a wonderful opportunity to get a foothold in this fabulous location. You are underpinned here by excellent school zoning, a trifecta of terrific schools, in fact, Christchurch Boys and Girls, as well as Burnside High School. Real point of difference for this home is the garaging, 3-car garaging. You can see the freestanding double garage at the rear. That has a workshop to the side, plus the bonus of an internal access single garage. That adds to the street appeal of this property. It is full of character. It's wonderfully configured. You may look to modernise this home and add value in this, superb location, enviable location. In fact, perhaps you look to extend the home. That might be an option for you too. What you can be assured of is that the 936 square metres of manageable but highly valuable land underneath your home really does underpin the value in this location. We need to identify some new owners. My owners, their plans are booked, wonderfully proactive people. They offer to you a property in fantastic condition. It is a blank canvas. Today we identify the new owner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway here at number 39 Plynlimon Road in Fendalton. Who starts me away with an opening bid or offer? Could I tempt you to start me away at 800,000? Nice to meet you, sir. At these levels, easy bid, isn't it? At 800,000 at the back, but out in front. Best of luck with your bidding today. At $800,000, where to from here, buyers? Is there 850 or straight to 900? Richard on the phone with the buyer there at $850,000. And 900, I have a third contender. I've got 950 now on the left-hand side, but against you and against you, sir. Can I say $1 million on your behalf? I won't take 20, sir. Take me to $1 million. The value's there. What say you, sir? Bids against you, 950 here and there's $1 million. I would take 25 if you like, sir, but at $1 million, this gentleman, and $1,025,000 I have. $1,025,000, the call going once. Second call. $1,050,000. And 75. At $1,075,000, the call. And 1.1. I've got now 125. Do beg your pardon, sir, if I had you mistaken. Leading bid now, $1,125,000 here, your right-hand side. So we do love a comeback story. Now's the time. Take comfort in the competition. At $1,125,000, the retort, sir. Any better bid? Any better offer? Careful, sir, I thought you were bidding. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wonderful property at $1,125,000. If there's no better bid, folks, I pause, have a conversation with Richard's buyer. Nice to meet you, sir, at $1,150, can I say? $25,000 he adds, a new face in the race. Welcome, sir, late to the party, but great to have you. At $1,150,000, big discussion happening here. That might be encouraging for you, sir. Sir, changing your mind, a sign of strength in this arena. At $1,150,000, first call. Second call. Entry level in this location. The people watching this in Auckland can't believe their eyes at this price. Third and final call at $1,150,000. Another 10, 160, sir. So you're not a one-bid wonder, surely not. Just 10,000, it took a while. Another 10 could be the knockout blow, sir. And there it is at 10 and 170. At 170, the call. First chance at $1,170,000. Second call. My owners have raised some very happy kids here, accomplished children. This is a great location for raising young people. Third call at $1,170,000. Another 10 at $1,180,000. The big question is, where do you find the next one at this price in this location? It'll get harder and harder, I suspect, At 1,180,000, sir, just a nod, another 10. Madam, would you give him? Yep, brilliant, thank you, at 1,190. The boss reveals herself there. At $1,190,000, you're in front, great choice in real estate. First call, second call at 1,190,000.
I'll change instructions, we're on the market and selling.
We sell to you good people if there's no better bid at 1,190,000. I can scarcely believe it. A lot of home, a lot of land in this location at this price. I sell away. First call at $1,190,000. How much was that? 5,000. Offer you the same courtesy, sir. 5,000. Have you changed your mind, sir? Surely. At $1,195,000, I'm selling. Folks, the letter from the bank may say 1.2 here. You better get there first, is my recommendation. At $1,195,000, second call, I'm selling. Third and final call, do you extend, do you renovate? That weeping willow, great canopy for backyard cricket, for picnics. Sir, could I tempt you at 2,500? The body language is saying, yes, sir, just give me a nod. 1,000. It does put you in the box seat, though, at 1,196,000. Could be the best decision you've ever made, sir. At 1,196,000, surprise me. First call. It's against your client, Richard. Second call. And third and final call. At 1,196,098. I might count the bids quicker if you bid again. What do you say? Surely, folks, at 1.2, you'll be lying in the shade in the backyard. You won't remember what you paid for it. You'll just be happy that you're in this neck of the woods at $1,198,000. First chance. Second call, another one. Somebody needs to give the other one permission, and the other one needs to forgive that person. Third call. At $1,198,000, is that permission to sell? Waving the white flag. You don't look certain, sir. Due respect to your client there, Richard, I count it down. I've counted 3 times. It's going. 1.2, sir. Commend that decision. You could never regret that decision. $2,000 in Fendleton. I mean, come on. At 1.2, first call. Twice the money now, 1.2. I said I'd go a bit quicker for you folks. Third and final call. She will forgive you, sir, I promise you. At 1.2, I'm selling. $1,000. At $1,201,000. Cheapest chips in these parts. First call. Have I found my winner? Second call. Third and final call. At $1,201,000, you've come this far, folks. What do you say? 500? Oh, you do look sure now. All right, let me know if you change your mind. At $1,201,000, stick with Richard and Max. They'll find you something. The property's going. Last chance, last call. It is going at $1,201,000. 39 Plynlimon Road is gone and sold. Richard, Max, as always, wonderful campaign. Thanks to our owners for the opportunity. And congratulations to our purchasers. Stick with the team. They'll find you something, sir. Back soon.
Morena, very good morning to you all. I take you back now in our order to 9 Kotare Street in Fendleton, brought to the market by Philip Watkins to my right. Good luck to you, Philip. Good luck to our owners this morning. The property itself, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 900 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Philip has provided you over the last 3 weeks. Settlement is proposed for Friday, the 11th of April 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I take it that you have read and understood the further terms. That's 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Now, to the property itself, this has been in the family for over 20 years. They have had their kids here, they've played in the yard, they've played and splashed around in the stream, they've fallen off the swing on the deck. They've become teenagers who have studied and gone to school here. They've gone to university, they've dated. Now they've become adults and they've gone out into the world. And so the parents at this point have now realised that they too need to change, and they offer this gorgeous family home up for your family. There are so many attributes to love. That lounge being the key, the cherry on top for me, that gorgeous wooden toned flooring, those cathedral ceilings, the wall of doors opening to the rear, to the lawn, and then onto that shaded deck. When I was there at the open home, there was about 15 of us, and we all just kept rotating back in and out of that room to stand there and to just enjoy that incredibly framed view. You've got lots of extras here. I particularly love that limestone courtyard right at the rear of the property, the veggie beds underneath the shade of the willow tree, right on the edge of that stream boundary. Of course, you've got that main living area, but you've also got the formal lounge, the formal dining. You've got out the back of the garage, that wonderful office space that's sort of a library storage unit there. You've also got a soundproof office. To me, you'd be doing some fairly hefty business to need a soundproof office, but that's up to you. You've also got the cabin in the garden, and that's on top of all of the bedrooms. I could go on. There is a lot of home on offer, but let's get things underway. I'll start things off for you at $1.3 million. $1,300,000. My suggestion from here is $50,000 to get into the fray. Who gets us underway? Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you at $1,350,000. Good luck. I could see you in Kotare Street, absolutely. My suggestion from here is 1.4. Welcome in, team. Good luck to you too. Equal opportunity here at 1.4. Sir, at 1,450 without hesitation. And do we go 1.5? 1.5 now on the nod. Everybody else is welcome to join as well, but at 1.5 here. Is it 1,550? Absolutely, sir. And 600 is my next suggestion. At 1,550 here. First call at $1,550,000. Second call. Welcome in, sir, at the back there. Good luck to you at 1.6. Sir, 1,650 do I say? At 1,650, and is it 1.7? Give you time to consider at 1,650. Haven't forgotten about you at all, sir. Welcome back in at any time at 1,650,000. For the first time then, at 1,650. Second. Hello, sir. New bidder into the race at 1.7. Good luck to you too, sir, at 1.7. And my leader is at 1,750. It's a little bit early for 20,000s, I'm afraid, sir. Looking for 50,000 at this point. At 1,750, thank you for working with me. If you keep taking my advice, you're buying a house today. All right, at 1,750 and 1.8, sir. Absolutely at 1.8. Looking to my two others, welcome at any point, but at 1.8 here and 1,850. First call at 1,800,000. Second, as we go around the room, I'm expecting my next bidder to come from over here. Feels only fair. At second call. Third call at 800. Sir, would you do me 25 then, at 825? At 825 here, 1825, sir. Is that 50? Are you staying strong? Or are you matching with the 25s? 50, so at 875, can I confirm? At 1,875,000 at the back, and is it 1.9, sir? No, 875 000. Welcome back in at any point. 1.9, sir. Absolutely at 1.9. 1925. 1950. 75. Gosh, you're doing my job for me. It's very good. At 1975. Is it the 2 million, sir? You're a considered bidder. I'll come back to you at 1975 at the back. First time then. Second call at 1,975,000. Third call. Not at a level I can sell to you, sir. Could you get me to 2 million? That's absolutely fine, sir. Stays with you as long as you know I can't sell it to you at 1975. Now, team, I'm going to warn the room. If I see no further bidding, I'm going to pause with this gentleman. We're going to have a conversation, and we may come to an agreement outside the room. So I may not bring it back in here. This is your last chance. Okay, so even for 15,000. Otherwise, I pause here. 5,000. It's too early for 5,000, sir. Could you do 15? All right, look, hey, it's better than what I've got, so I'll do the 5,000 then, sir, at 1980. Sir, 2 million is my suggestion. 2 million. Very strong. That's the way you buy property at 2 million. Is there another 5,000, sir? At 2 million at the rear. I warn the room again then. First time at 2 million. Second. Third time. Absolutely. I've got to warn the room. We may reach an agreement, and this is your last chance. I would be moving now. Right, sir, we're going to pause with you. The auction is open and live at $2 million. Let's see if we can get you a property today, and we will be back with you in Strowan Road in a moment. Thank you so much. Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention again, please. I'll take you to our next property in a moment, but I would just like to point out a member of our team. We've got Lynn Cawthorne in the front row. Lynn's job, she looks after our property management division. We are, I believe, the biggest property managers in the country, Lynn. Is that correct? So key things there. If you want to know more about how the rental market in Christchurch is going, if you're looking at buying a rental or if you think your rental might be empty shortly, this is the lady to come talk to. What suburbs should you be buying in, etc. I believe Lynn's pretty good for a coffee and a muffin if you want to have that conversation. Absolutely. So look, even if you don't have a rental but you need a coffee, come and see Lynn, I say. But Let me take you now to our next property in the catalogue. That is 20A Strowan Road in Strowan, brought to the market by the incredible team of Paul and Deb Nichols out there amongst you, working Paul on the phone already. Now, this property itself is formally described as an estate in cross lease, comprised of a half share in 819 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Deb and Paul have made available to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Settlement is proposed for Friday the 11th of April or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis here this morning, and that list of chattels remains impressive and unchanged. Now, this property, this is an absolute rare gem, I believe, in all its facets. Firstly, anyone wanting ease of living, well, this one is single level, so it is just going to be so easy to live in. When it comes to maintenance, your requirements are going to be so light in the next few years, as this is a post-quake build just on that 8 years old, so everything's been done for you to just enjoy. Location-wise, you are in the heart of things, only 5 minutes from Merivale Village, which has got all your food and fashion needs. And if you're an entertainer, if you want to have people over, you've got a wonderful large living area here, that low maintenance courtyard, a gorgeous spot to spend your summer evenings. And if you so require, you've got some incredible school zones that you are part of. But let's get things underway. Is there an opening bid or offer to get into the fray to make Strowan Road yours today? Look for an opening bid or offer. Obviously wowed you with my words this morning, stunned you into silence. Way to buy properties, popping your hand up, yelling a number at me. Well, if required, I'll put a line in the sand then, in which case a number that I think is clearly worth more than this, I'll start things away on a vendor bid of $800,000. 800,000 with me on a vendor bid. Is there, say, 825 in the room? Call it away once then. 825 with Paul on the phone there. Paul, please wish them well today at 825. And I scan the room, give everybody equal opportunity here this morning. Once called, twice, third, final warning. Right, as I did with my last auction, I'm going to pause, Paul, with our bidder here. I think it's just us today. We're going to have a conversation and see if we can complete some home ownership here this morning. If you've got interest above that level, please grab Paul or Deb, wave them over and get into the fray. The auction is open and live and paused at 825,000, and we'll be back on Loreto Place to take you to Hornby in a moment. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room and to those at holmwood.co.nz. Great to have you with us. We go now to Hornby. It is number 5, Loreto Place, brought to the market by Tim Jenkins and Joe Lowe from our St Albans office. Tim, scooch up a little bit. Joe, jump up here. We get some good marketing through the online live stream. Dynamic duo, they've had a great campaign. They've loved meeting the locals and all of the interested parties. This is such a nice neighbourhood, really up and coming. It is the type of environment, the type of property that your grandparents tell you to buy. You've got a freehold section, 607 square metres more or less. Your settlement date, the 4th of April 2025. Quick turnaround. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. It's been nicely updated throughout its time. Our owner is a proficient property person, a great person to buy real estate off, very proactive, very engaged with the campaign, wants the best for the purchasers. And I just think this is really good bread and butter real estate. It's got a great floor plan. You've got access to the outdoor area from the master bedroom, from the living as well. Look, you may look to upgrade, enhance and add value in this neighbourhood. I think the upside is pretty obvious. Good Kiwiana backyard, great garaging, plus some extra storage, could be a workshop. Maybe you convert it to a studio. Look, the choice is yours. In this neighbourhood, you're just a hop, skip and a jump to the hub Hornby. You know what that means. That's your Mitre 10. That's your KFC. Hey, it's all there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get underway here at 5 Loreto Place. A great first step, second step, or addition to the portfolio. Who's going to be the new owner at number 5? Bidders and buyers, make yourselves known. First bidder, often the winner. 550. Hey, nice to meet you. Welcome to the bidding at $550,000. Is this your advisor here? He's got a stern look on his face, sir. I'll treat them carefully, I promise. At $550,000, my lamp lighter, and away we go. First call at $550,000. Second call at $550,000. I look for $570,000, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final call at $550,000. Is there 20? Joe on the phone. I look for $20,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Look, I'm going to place a vendor bid. It'll be my first and only. And I won't go to $570,000. I'll leave that to you. Take the vendor bid at $560,000. At $560,000, a clear line in the sand. If you bid me $570,000, on the nod at $570,000, once called. Twice the money now. Did I mention there are 3 bedrooms? We're under 600. Should be easy bidding at $570,000. Is there $580,000 or more? Third and final call. At $570,000 with these good people here. No better bid. Any better offer? Again, short walk to KFC, ladies and gentlemen. Take it from Christchurch's leading vegetarian auctioneer. I think it adds value. At $570,000, no better bid. What a great opportunity for you folks. I can't sell to you at this level, but we'll pause and have a conversation in private. Auction is open. If there is any interest, please speak to the team, and we'll have a chat about that and come back to you very soon.
Very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention again, I take you to our next property in the catalogue. That is number 1 at 632 Waterloo Road in Templeton, brought to the market by Anna Webber at the back and Chris Kilkelly also at the back, out there amongst you supporting our potential new owners, I believe. Now, the property itself, formerly described as an estate in cross-lease, comprised in a share of 655 square metres, more or less, all contained and described in that record of title that Chris and Anna have provided you in the files throughout the campaign. Settlement, when you can move in and be in your new home, is Thursday the 17th of April 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis here this morning, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Now, I hope that you are happy, ready to have a happy and content life if you are here to buy this property, as living in this 2-bedroom home has been an absolute pleasure for my current owner and their family. Weekends, I'm told, involves the adults resting up and just sitting and enjoying the open plan living, while the kids jump out on their bikes and go around the neighbourhood in Templeton and probably head down to the Domain to play down there. Now, it's worth noting here, any fight that you have, any mistake you make in your life, either party can simply resolve this in this location by wandering a block over, going to the Cookie Time factory, buying a bag of broken cookies and coming back, and all will be forgiven. My cousins live in Templeton, and that's how they make up family disputes in my family, and it works a treat. I may be known to cause a few arguments to get them. Now, our owners have been very lucky to call this their first home, and they've been very, very happy here from what they've told me, and it's time for them to move on though, so they offer this property up for somebody else potentially to have their first home. So I'll get things started, just to sort of get things underway. I'm going to start at $350,000 on a vendor bid, line in the sand, get things started. My suggestion from here is $20,000. Give you time to consider. You can give me a wave, a hand in the air. 400, don't let me hold you back, team, then, in which case 400, strong entry into the race. Good luck to you today at 400,000. I would suggest 20,000 on top. 420 is my suggestion. A firm hand into the air, wonderful. Good luck to you today, ma'am, at 420. And I turn back the game of tennis. Is that on the nod there, sir? At 440. At 440 here. And 460 beckons, ma'am. At 460, there it is. And 80, sir, is my suggestion. 480, there it is, and 500 calls. We've got the support team around you. Talk to them, get them into the fray at 500. Didn't even need to talk to them. Even the suggestion of mentioning it, you're like, no, I don't want to deal with them. At 500, 520 is my suggestion. I'm loving seeing the support crews around people this morning. That is how you buy property, with good advice from people who have done it before. At 500 here. Absolutely, I'll work with 10s, absolutely. 510, and I offer you the same. Would you do 10 on top? At 520. At 520, 530 is my suggestion. No, you're giving me a line. At 520, you're out. I might need some instructions, team, at 520. I'll call it away 3 times. You've got as many chances to change your mind as you like at 520, even for, say, 5,000.
We're selling.
We're selling? Is that simple? It's that simple. I sell away here to you, ma'am, unless I see a further bid, even for $1,000. 21's a good number. It's a lucky number. Auspicious in New Zealand. Big things happen on your 21st. First call. Otherwise, I sell away here at 520. First call at 520,000 in Templeton. Second call. If I knew ABBA lyrics from Waterloo, I'd start singing them now, but I don't. Won't subject you to that. But a great song. Was that somebody? Very good. That's enough of that, Bridget. Third, final opportunity then at 520, even for $500. Is there another 500 to make it yours? Have to ask. All done? Sure, you can find another one. Keep working with Chris and Anna. They will find you a property. I'm sorry that it's not this one, but I'm happy to say that I think you're buying number 1 at 632 Waterloo Road. It's going! It's going! Sold. Congratulations to our new homeowner. A wonderful campaign by Anna and Chris once again, and we'll be back with you shortly to take you to McMillan Avenue in Cashmere. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. A small change in the order. 37 McMillan Avenue will be offered to you shortly, but now we go to Merivale. It is number 31C Naseby Street, brought to the market by Grant Chappell and John Fulton from our Island 2 office. No strangers to quality real estate, certainly no strangers to this room, and this is a fantastic example of some of the excellent listings they do present to you. Just a moment, please, here at 31 Naseby Street. For me, really a highlight for the team this year. It is, according to the title, a freehold title. You've got 416 square metres of easily managed but highly valuable land. Settlement date the 1st of May 2025. And again, the contract describes 31C Naseby Street, a rather sought-after street address. I must commend the architects and home trend builders. Built in 2018, it's clear throughout this home there was a commitment to quality in both the materials and the workmanship. No cut corners here at 31C. The configuration, I think, really lends itself to modern family living. You've got 4 generous bedrooms, each with bathroom facilities. You've got a master bedroom downstairs or a master bedroom upstairs. Superb orientation for sunshine throughout the day. I love that landing. It's a generous space at the top of the stairs, either a second living or perhaps a home office or study. And in terms of study, excellent educational options, some of the best in New Zealand. You are in zone for them. Future Prime Ministers live in these neighbourhoods. So, bidders and buyers here at 31C Naseby Street, I offer it to you now. I look for an opening bid or offer. Where do we say go? Not for sale at $2 million. Maybe a good place to start. Is there 2? 2 million. 2 million. Nice to meet you. At $2 million, and welcome to the bidding. At $2 million, I have nice and easy, locked and loaded, thanked and banked at 2 on the nose. $2 million first call. Second call at $2 million. I look for 100,000. Third and final call at $2 million. Ma'am, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 2.1. Invite you to return into the mix at 2.2 if you like, but don't let me limit you. At $2,100,000, you see that superb kitchen, really the heart of the home. Stunningly stylish. The home has excellent street appeal. An enviable address at $2.1 million first call. Second call at 2.1. Third and final call at $2,100,000. Ma'am, would you bid me 50,000? 2,150. Excellent. It does potentially give you an opportunity to have a conversation with me and the team about ownership if there's no competition in the bidding today. First call at $2,150,000. You might be in the box seat, ma'am. Second call at 2.150. Look at that stunning photo. Third and final call at $2,150,000. Any better bid, any better offer? Well, at these levels, I am surprised, ma'am. This is excellent for you. We need to have a discussion. I can't say to you at this current level, but we'll offer you the opportunity outside of the room in private. Lady holds the highest bid at $2,150,000. Auction is open. Back with you very soon.
If I could have your attention, please. Thank you so much for your patience this morning. Lots of big conversations going on and discussions to get home ownership happening. I take you back now to 20A Strowan Road in Strowan. We paused some time ago on a live bid of 825,000. There's been an increase in the bid to 880,000. Where am I looking for that confirmation, Paul? Where's our buyer? Here, thank you so much. And that I look to our owner at that level on the node. We're on the market and we're selling. Yes, on the wave. Thank you so much. So I look for a further bid. Otherwise, I sell away at $880,000 for the first time. Second, third, final warning. Well, I'm happy to say that 20A Strowan Road is going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations to our owners and congratulations to our new homeowners moving into Strowan. Now, I'm going to carry straight on, ladies and gentlemen, as I know I have left you waiting. And so I take you now to 37 McMillan Avenue in Cashmere Hills, brought to the market by Paul and Deb Nichols, having a very busy day today. If I can have your attention, please. Thank you so much. Now, this property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 709 square metres, more or less, all contained on that record of title that Paul and Deb have provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement that's proposed for Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy. On that basis, I do note the property is being offered in an as-is condition. Is that correct, Paul? Or is that the chattels?
Insured.
It is insured, and then we've got some. There we go. Thank you so much. So it is being offered in an insured condition, which is very exciting. Now, this property, when I looked at it sitting on the hill, I thought, gosh, there's so many layers to it. This is like a lovely cake. And like any good cake, it's got those 3 layers to it. That top tier, that family bathroom, the bedrooms, the ensuite, all with those incredible views out across the Canterbury Plains over to the Alps. That second tier, you've got the lounge, the open plan living, that wonderful outdoor dining, once again soaking in those views. And surprisingly, it's the bottom tier that really delighted me. You've got the garaging, you've got the laundry, you've got that bonus guest room on the ground floor. But the jackpot for me here is the in-floor hot tub. That's right, the jacuzzi room. I'm thinking cheese fondue, I'm thinking questionable hairstyles, I'm thinking B-grade New Zealand celebrities coming round to your place for parties. That would be the party room in this house. But perhaps that's what you want to do, is renovate, titillate this house, or perhaps you want to bowl it and start again. That's really up to you. The key thing is you need to buy it and then you can do pretty much what you like. I'm going to get things underway though at a very exciting number. That's $500,000 on a vendor bid. 500,000 with me on a vendor bid. My suggestion from here, 550. 550. Oh, right in the front row, very good. I could see you in the jacuzzi room, sir. You'd be very happy there at 550,000. 600 is my suggestion from here. Look, I scan the room. Up to you to get into the fray. First call at 550,000. Second opportunity. Third final warning. Well, sir, I think it's just us today. Can't sell to you at 550, but let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can get you into Cashmere Hills. So we'll pause there on a live bid. The auction's open and live. If anyone changes their mind, please wave me over. Otherwise, I hope to update you shortly and be putting a sold sticker up on that. We will be taking you next, I believe, to Naseby Street in Maryvale. Thank you so much. You now can talk amongst yourselves. Thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, very warm welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. My name is Bridget Andrews. Let me introduce you to our other auctioneers. We've got Daniel Pingali here and Kyle Siebert. And we've also got Phil McGoldrick, who is here down the back. Good to see you, Phil. Now, some other key people we've got in the room here today. We've got Hayden Broadbelt, our auction floor manager, and Luke Jensen. He'll be spotting and recording your bids today. Now, on behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We are delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you a very good outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need today, including the contract, the title, and the limb. Now, on the front page of the contract is the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you. So follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms today. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction. We'll take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. And if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6. Now listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen, this is important. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now that does include that situation when we're in negotiations with the highest bidder, when we've paused the auction. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we've withdrawn it from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to bid again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, this talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneers and the auctioneers alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. Now, if and when the auctioneers make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying it's not for sale at this level, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against that vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And when this hammer falls, and you hear that wonderful sound, and you're that lucky last bidder, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings. Let's move on to our next auction. Who's up for that, Dan? All right, good luck. Good luck for your endeavours.
Thank you so much, Bridget. Right, I take you to our first property in our 11 o'clock catalogue. That is number 31, Lady Isaac Drive in Rolleston, brought to the market by Shah Davis. Looking sharp today, Shah. Good luck to you, good luck to our owner here today. The property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 450 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Shah has made available to you throughout the campaign. Settlement, when you can be moving in, that is just around the corner. That is the 31st of March 2025. Now, I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 24 through to 27. You bid, you buy on that basis here this morning, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Now, to the house itself, I know some people put a lot of stock in street numbers, particularly around the luckiness of that number 8, but I think people underrate a street name here, because I think the street name here, Lady Isaac, it comes with good juju with it. Lady Isaac, known for being a conservationist, a businesswoman, an arts patron, and arts patron and a philanthropist. I struggle with that. She basically was a very generous person, a very good lady. So I think it comes with that positivity here, and I think she would approve of the location of this property on the street with that south boundary bordering onto the meandering path through nature, beautiful plantings there right on your southern boundary to enjoy just outside your door. The house itself, a gorgeous family home. I was delighted delighted to find that 4th bedroom in there. What a surprise, so much space. The home itself perfectly positioned, north-facing living with that wonderful patio there, fully fenced yard to keep the kids, the fur babies safe. I know my owners have been very happy owning this home, but the cool north requires that they release it. So they offer the keys up for you. My instructions, I'll get things underway on a vendor bid at $650,000. I look for $20,000 on the rise. Incredible levels to be talking about in Rolleston. Marvellous modern home here at $650,000. First call. Second opportunity. Third final warning. Well, I'm surprised, Shah, saddened that we don't have somebody unconditional, but I do know that we've got conditional interest waiting. So let's kick off the next part of our campaign. We'll pass it in at 650, and we're going to be having a deadline on Wednesday, the 26th of March. All offers presented at 12 p.m. So you've got this weekend. Come along to an open home. Shah will be there with her signature fudge at the open home made by her in the Thermomix. Absolutely, it is a treat. And of course, as is the house. Get along, 4 bedrooms on offer, wonderful location here in Rolleston. Good luck to you, Shah. Good luck to our owners for the deadline next week. And we'll be back with you shortly with our next property in the 11 o'clock slot. Thank you so much. If I could have your attention, please. Thank you so much. I take you back now to 37 McMillan Avenue in Cashmere. We paused 10 minutes ago on a live bid of $550,000, and I look for my bidder at the back. I believe there's been an increase to $630,000, sir. On the nod, thank you so much. And I look to our owner, where are they in the room, to confirm that they're all just behind. We're all friends here. At $630,000, ma'am, we're on the market. I sell away on the nod there. I pick the hammer up at $630,000. I sell away on McMillan Avenue unless I see further bidding, even for $1,000. Once, twice, third and final time. Well, I'm happy to say 37 McMillan Avenue is going. It's going. Sold. Congratulations. I believe you'll be very, very happy there. And I'm just going to promptly roll on to our next item in the catalogue, if I could retain your attention, please, because it's absolutely worthy of your focus. That is number 5, Wroxton Terrace in Merivale. Thank you so much. I do really like this house, so I would like you to pay attention and look at it too. Number 5, Wroxton Terrace in Maryvale, represented by Jenny and Jared Rolton to my left here. A wonderful campaign. Good luck to you, team. Good luck to our owner here this morning. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, all contained and described on that record of title that Jared and Jenny have made available to you over the last 3 weeks. Settlement, when you can move in and start enjoying it, it is the 23rd of April 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owner. I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis, and that list of chattels is long and substantial, but it is unchanged. Now, this property, I fell in love with this one, I have to admit, and I really enjoyed my visit here for 2 reasons. One is the owner, she is very flirtatious, as is the property itself. The property charmed me, it flirted with me. When I first arrived, those twin peaks of the roof line captured my attention, and I thought, gosh, this is a property worth paying attention to. Inside, you go in that beautiful cathedral ceiling, the big open windows. I started feeling warm, going, gosh, I need to earn more money. I need to end up living in a property like this. There's so much to it. You've got spaces discreetly hidden behind beautiful cabinetry for mementos, for pictures of loved ones. You've got incredible sleek lines in the kitchen, incredible storage hidden around the corner. The master suite, that over-delivers. You've got wonderful sized walk-in wardrobe, wonderful, gorgeous ensuite with that deck right off the front of the master suite, so that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up with the sun right there for you. She has so much to her. She's single level. She's got ducted air conditioning, underfloor heating, the veggie patch out the back. Her attributes go on. The question is, which one of you wants to marry her today? That is my question. Who gets us underway? Who's got an opening bid or offer? And the crowd goes mild. First bid is often the buyer. All right then, I will get things underway then. I'm going to start at $2.3 million. 2.3 with me, 2,300,000. 50,000 is my suggestion. Hello team, good luck to you today at 2,350,000. I see you've already got a lovely partner next to you, sir, so you can just enjoy the property rather than being wowed by her. At 2,350,000, 2.4 is my suggestion. Nobody's listening to me today, it seems. At 2,350,000, first call then. Second call. Over here, Brendan Hart jumping into the fray with your buyer. Good luck to you today at 2.4. 2,450 is my suggestion from here. And on the nod at 2,450, Brendan, 2.5 is my suggestion. And on the nod at 2.5, 50,000 was my suggestion from here, 2,550. It's too early for 10, I'm afraid, sir. 50 was my recommendation. As I said, nobody's listening today. But I do see the determination to own it. Would you go to 2,550 for me, sir? 20, all right, I'll work with you. Determination at 2,520. I'll know my place. At 2,570. Sorry? 2,570. Thank you so much. Luke would love you to go to 70, sir. Would you like to do that? No, absolutely not. At 2,520. Another 10, not accepting 10s. 20, please. I'll allow you the same grace that I've allowed this lovely couple. At 2,540. 2,540 and 60 from here is my suggestion. 2,540 at the back. It's a lot of house. First call then at 2,540,000. Second call at 60. Thank you, sir. Keep listening to me. You're buying a house shortly. At 2,560. 80 is my suggestion. At 2,560 here. I called it away once then. 2,580 and 600 beacons. At 90. Oh, cutting me down, but I'll work with you in the 10s now, sir, because you've seemed very smiley, lovely demeanour. At 2,590. 2.6 is my suggestion from here. At 5, no, give me the 10, Brendan. 2.6. They often stop on the round numbers. You know that, Brendan. You've been in this long enough. At 2,590,000. You're not going to regret it when your property goes up 5% this year. At 2,590,000, first call. There we go, 2.6. At 2.6. Is it 2.610? First call then, at $2,600,000. Second call. 10. Absolutely. I saw the hand from you, ma'am, as well. Good. You're on the same page at 2,610. 20 is my suggestion. 2,610,000. Another 10 at 2,620. And 5. I'll work with the 5s now. You've earned it at 2,625,000. Do we go 30? 2,625,000 at the front. And another 5 and 30. 2,6 and 35. That was on the nod at 2,635. You're speeding up, sir. You're getting into this. You're on the final straight there at 2,635. Look for 40. 2,635,000 in the front seat here. First call then at 2,635,000. Second, third, final warning, even for 1,000. Work with you in 1,000 at this point. You can change your mind as many times as you like. It's a sign of intelligence, ma'am. At 2,635,000. Not at a level I can sell to you, but you're in the front seat, so we're going to talk at 2,635. Ma'am, any further interest? Otherwise, I'm going to pause the auction here and we won't come back into the room. We're going to have a conversation. I believe there'll be a sold sticker. This is your last moment. Is this your house? Is that sorry, I saw a nod. No, so you're done? Fought beautifully. You've got great taste in homes. We're going to pause here, sir, at 2,635,000, and we'll see if we can get a sold sticker on there for you at Wroxton Terrace. The auction is open and live. If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 9 Kotare Street in Fendalton, represented by Philip Watkins. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $2 million. We've had some robust conversations, and I'm happy to say that there's been an increase of the bid to $2,200,000, and my owners have activated their right under clause 2.6, and they have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations to our new owner. I believe you'll be very happy there, as have our previous owners, and we'll be back with you for some more updates in a moment. Thank you so much.
To the moon. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up and enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I wanna work, can't stop. 이리 와 찍어줘. I'll take you to the moon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick moment. We're going to turn your attention back to Hornby. It is number 5, Loreto Place. There was some good discussion outside of the room. We'll just get that popped up on the screen there. Number 5, Loreto Place in Hornby. We left the room on a live bid at $570,000. There was a good discussion outside of the room and an increase in that offered price, but not quite at a level my owner has deemed successful. So we are going to offer it to the wider market. I know you've got interest waiting in the wings, Tim. So let me just remind you of what's on offer here, bidders and buyers. You can see that wonderfully modernised kitchen. It's got a great floor plan. You can put it on your open home list with confidence that the floor plan makes sense. Great configuration, great orientation for sunshine. It's got a good section. I just think this is really great bread and butter Kiwiana real estate, whether it's your first or second step or in addition to your portfolio. Please make the call to Tim. The vendor's instructions are quite clear. We priced the property at $599,000 and all offers presented not today but next Wednesday. Contact Tim for more information. In this location at $599,000 bidders and buyers, I think this is a very, very logical purchase. All right, an update now on Naseby Street. We'll just wait for that to pop up on the screen. 31 Naseby Street. 31C, I should say, in Maryvale. This is a substantial home. It really balances panache and practicality. A great discussion outside of the room. And I can confirm that the vendors have opted to exercise their right under clause 2.6, and the property has been withdrawn and for an undisclosed sum very happily sold. Congratulations. Grant, John, as always, wonderful campaign. Okay, bidders and buyers, we go now to 391A Harewood Road in Bishopdale, brought to the market by Zanny Paulson and Paul Nichols from the Fendleton office. Hey Zanny, nice to see you. Zanny lists some great property. This for me is an absolute peach, ladies and gentlemen. It is on a very convenient arterial route, of course, Harewood Road, but you're well ensconced on a rear parcel. It offers complete privacy and tranquility. 391A has been in the same family since 1995, if I'm not mistaken, and that is the era in which it was built. We love this era of construction. It offers peace of mind, that permanent material build. The floor plan in this situation as well, just brilliant. It really lends itself to sunshine throughout the day. You may look to modernise and enhance, that's your choice, but I can tell you the bones here are so, so good, and it's in fabulous, fabulous condition. That's testament to the family's efforts in presentation and preparation for the market. The outside area, beautifully established. It's very easily managed. You've got a double wardrobe in the master bedroom, double glazing for warmth and comfort throughout the seasons. Bidders and buyers, this is a great option. I commend you in being here today. Zanny, let's get underway here at 391A Harewood Road. Who starts me away with an opening bid or offer? 680, that's Courtney Pero in the back corner. She's never a wallflower though. She holds the highest bid at $680,000. At $680 the call, first time. At $680,000, opening bid. 700, Lisa Wong with the buyer, the response. $710,000. Bids against you, Lisa, at 710. 720, I heard, at $720,000. Once called at $720,000. Lovely patio, that's a super sunny spot. Just the 5. Okay, change of pace there at 725 and 730. Quickly bid, quickly offered at $730,000. Going once at 730. Second call at $730,000. Nice to meet you, sir. What's the number? 5 at 735. A new face enters the race at $735,000. 740. Can I say 5 again, sir? Just give me a signal. What about 2.5? 2.5 at 742 and change. Courtney, Lisa, bids against you too at $742,000. This competition should tell you something. The value's here at 742 and change. Once called at 742,500. 745 in Zanny. Lovely day to buy property here in Bishopdale at 745 the call. What say you, sir? What about you, Miss Perro? We're on the market and selling. Have I found my winner at 745, or is there a final lunch here at 745? I call it away first time. Second call at 745,000. And 746. Great work, sir. Puts you in front just by a nose at 746. 746. Counting now. First call. 747. 747. With authority. I think that's an aeroplane. I don't have any jokes. At 747. First call. Sir, another one? Or 3, I like it, at 750. Commanding bid. Very astute work there at $750,000. On the first call. The money now, 750. Second time. 751. 751. They're not done. Could be their last bid. There's one way to test that, folks. It's $751,000. First chance, sir. I don't believe you, surely. Property prices seem to be going in one direction. Unless you're selling in 6 months, sir, what's the problem? Give me another $1,000. What say you? At 751, first call, second call. Courtney, never count her out. At 751,000, I'm selling. Third and final call, sir. What about another 1,000? Last hurrah. What about $500? Third call, I've counted 3 times. These people are saying, Cole, hurry up, right? Knock it down at $751,000. Courtney, permission to sell, please. What about you folks? Are we sure? Great mo, sir. Sir, what do you reckon? Give him $1,000. I'm selling. It's going. It is going. Last chance. Any better offer. It is gone and sold. Hey, commiserations to our underbidders. Please stick with Zanny. She'll find you something. Courtney, great to see you. Congratulations to the purchasers. Lisa, well done. Zanny, Paul, as always, great campaign.
Kia ora, good morning. If I could have your attention, please, for an update. I take you back to 5 Wroxton Terrace in Maryvale. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $2,635,000. We have had substantial conversations, and I'm happy to say that my owner has activated their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and I'm happy to say they have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations to our new owner. Congratulations to our current owner. I know that you'll all be very, very happy, and we'll be back with you on Oakley Drive in Prebleton shortly. Atamarie, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to our next property in the catalogue. And absolutely, Josh, good morning to those of you joining us online. The next property is 12 Oakley Drive in Prebleton, brought to the market by Josh Hilbers to my left here from our Mayorvale office. A wonderful campaign, Josh. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners here this morning. The property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, consisting of 631 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Josh has provided to you throughout the campaign. Settlement is proposed for the 24th of April 2025 or any other date you've mutually agreed in writing with our owner already. I take it that you have read and understood further terms of the contract 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. Now, this home has been home to multiple generations of the current family. I was lucky enough to get a personalised tour by one of the ladies living there and her little companion Chihuahua, which gave me a great tour. It's a Chihuahua, all right, there we go. Somebody's paying attention, very good. Now, there is a kaleidoscope of appealing of things to this property. There is different room for every member of the family, for every time of day, for every time of season. It starts for me in that front lounge. It's dark and it's moody. The lady giving me the tour said this is the space she spends when the days are too hot. It's cool. It's a lovely room to sew in. I think I could spend my evening watching Harry Potter on repeat in there. Then to the living area. It's light, it's bright. It's got those wonderful skylights, lots of windows, that white sleek kitchen. I would be cooking up a family feast at Christmas there, and of course it's all wrapped around that wonderful outdoor space, Josh, incredibly sheltered, north facing, and the owners told me that they quite often in summer, that's where they're eating their dinners outside. And of course you've got multiple spaces in there for me. There's lots of lovely extras that make all the difference. The huge scullery, that well-spaced laundry. You've got that study nook in the dining area. Of course, that for me could be the home office. I know the current owners, it's been a sewing station for hundreds of community projects, but of course with all that shelving there, it can be whatever you need it to be. And I love that extra space out the back of the garage, Josh. Lots of space for storage, for firewood, and all the things you might require for all your hobbies, etc. But let's get things underway. You know what the house is. You've been charmed just like I have with all the beautiful colour choices, everything inside it. I'm going to start things on a vendor bid of $1 million, making this really simple at $1 million. My suggestion from here, $50,000 on the rise. $1 million with me on a vendor bid. 50. We've got Richard Tate there working with some buyers. Good luck to you, Richard, on their behalf at $1,050,000. $1,050,000 is their 1.1. First call at $1,050,000. Second, 50,000 is my suggestion. Third, may just be you and I today, Richard. I'm going to do one last vendor bid at 1.1. You take me to 1,150,000. 1,150,000 here to buy, serious at 1.150. Once, twice, third, final opportunity. Right, Richard, the auction is paused. It's live on a live bid of 1,150,000. Let's find a room. Let's have a conversation at Oakley Drive, and we will be back shortly on Glasgow Street in Phillipstown. If I could have your attention, please. I'm just going to jump forward in the order. We will come back to Glasgow Street shortly, but I take you now to 29 Frank Ernest Drive in Prebbleton, brought to the market by Paul Nichols and Zenny Paulson to my left here from our Fendleton office. Now, the property itself, formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 704 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Paul and Zenny have been providing to you throughout the campaign. Settlement is proposed for Monday, the 19th of May 2025. That list of chattels, that remains unchanged. And I do take it that you've read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, this property located in the prestigious Prevel's subdivision, this home itself matching that calibre, being designed by Archon Architecture, really pulls you in and delights. The pitched roof entrance that shelters you on your way into the property. Last night, particularly useful when I arrived and it was teeming down, and I was very blessed with that sheltered entranceway. The spacious open plan kitchen, gosh, that just unfurls into the dining, the lounge, perfectly pitched to capture the sun, just wrapping around that courtyard out the front. And I noticed that covering on the archway, on the entranceway, flows back into the design on the outdoor area, a gorgeous outdoor space that I think we all went out there in the rain last night just to really get the feel and the enjoyment of it. You've got the extras here that you'd expect of a home of this calibre, the wonderful media room and that office space off the foyer, providing everything a large family needs in 2025. The bathrooms, I love the tiling, the hexagonal tiles following through the bathrooms and the ensuite, and I love the pink subway tiles in the kitchen flowing through, this is the calibre of this home, flowing through into the laundry as well, so that the laundry is not just a utility space, it's also been designed as well. And I love the cabinetry throughout, the depth of drawers, the easy touch drawers into the wardrobes throughout the bedrooms. There's so many extras here. That air conditioning system, gosh, I think that's really cool. That wood burner, I think that's gorgeous. I think that's lit. The water filtration system, gosh, it's sure to make a splash. And I have to say that ducted vacuum system, that really sucks. Now, let's be frank. Who wants this property? Let the bidding start in earnest. Who starts me away? A lot of property here on offer in Prebbleton. Happy to start. Is there 1.2 in the room? Happy to start then on behalf of my owners without hesitation, clearly worth more than that. At 1.2 million, 50,000 is my suggestion from here. Is there 1,250? First call at 1.2. Second, third time. I'll place a vendor bid then at 1,250. 1.3 is what I searched for. First called then at 1,250. Second opportunity. Third final warning, 1.3 then with me on a vendor bid. Surely there should be more hands in the air than a Taylor Swift concert at this level. At 1.3, Paul Zenny, I'm very surprised. I know it's been a very busy campaign here, lots of people coming through. I'll make one final vendor bid then at 1.4. Final vendor bid with me at $1.4 million. Clearly worth more than this, absolutely worth getting through. I'd be getting through this weekend through the open homes, and I'd be sitting out on that deck and just relaxing and feeling what it's going to be like to live there. I know my current owners very happy, very impressed with their home, and sad to be moving on. Passed in then on a vendor bid at 1.4. Get in touch with Paul and Zanny. They can get you through tomorrow if you need to. A gorgeous home, and good luck to our owners. I hope to see a sold sticker in the next couple of weeks. Good luck to you, and we will be back shortly with our next property, or our property that we skipped on Glasgow, I believe. Thank you so much. If I could have your attention again, please. I take you back now to 12 Oakley Drive in Prebleton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $1,150,000. I look to Richard and your buyers. I believe there's been an increase in the bid to $1,280,000. Can I confirm? On the nod, a strong nod there, ma'am, absolutely. And Josh, I look to you and our owners that at $1,280,000, we're on the market, we sell away. On the nod there, wonderful news. At $1,280,000, Oakley Drive sells unless I see further bidding, even for $1,000. Once, twice, third, final opportunity. Well, 12 Oakley Drive is going, it's going, sold. Congratulations to our new owners. Congratulations to our current owners, a gorgeous property there, a wonderful campaign by Josh Hilbers. We'll be back with you on Glasgow shortly. Thank you so much. Kia ora and good morning, everybody. Gosh, you'll be getting sick of me shortly, but before you do, let me take you to another fantastic opportunity. This is 24 Glasgow Street in Phillipstown, represented by Chris Kilkelly at the back and Anna Webber. Good luck to you, team. A wonderful campaign here in Phillipstown. Now, the property itself, formerly described as an estate in freehold, consisting of 600 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Chris and Anna have provided to you throughout the campaign. Settlement when you can take over Thursday the 10th of April 2025, and the list of chattels that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms of the contract 23 through to 32. You bid, you buy on that basis. I do note clause 26, the property is being offered for sale in an as-is, where-is condition. Now, our owners have held this property for quite some time, and they have said it's time to reassess what the family needs next, and that they would let this go to move forward as a family. What we have to offer you here, I believe, is opportunity. You've got two options. You can clear the section. You've got roughly 600 square metres, bowl it, create something new, or perhaps you want to renovate and restore this gorgeous 3-bedroom home. Either way, you're going to be gaining a property, but you're going to be adding value and advancing your family's plans over the next couple of years. So, I offer you this chance to be ahead of the conditional market that are waiting. Is there a bid to get into the fray? Now's the time. Say a number, have a conversation. Well, I'm surprised, in which case, Anna, Chris, I'm going to pass the property in. I pass the property back into you. We now welcome conditional interest. We've got open homes there this weekend all ready to go. The property is vacant, so if you need to see it this afternoon, which would be my recommendation, then you get Chris and Anna on the phone. They will meet you there. They'll be taking you through, and I hope to see offers all on the table next week. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to our owners. I believe that there'll be a sold sticker out there very soon. Good luck with your future plans. Thank you so much, and I'll be inviting Phil McGoldrick to the lectern. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning from me. I work alongside two icons in the business, Catherine Picton-Warlow. Good morning to you, Alison Aiken. Nice to work collegially on behalf of your current owner, and I stress the word current, at 91 Rugby Street in Merivale. Thank you for your instruction. It was an absolute pleasure, in fact, an honour to visit with you and see the fabulous work you'd done on Monday evening. The property is described in the contract that you have in your hands as a stratum in freehold. You know the rules of auction. If you are the lucky and successful purchaser today, just 10%, the balance unless you've struck an alternative date. It's not too long to wait, 9th of April, so you'll be having Easter in your new abode. When I sat down to write my notes on Rugby Street, I thought, gosh, I don't think I've got enough superlatives because this really does stretch one's vocabulary. Isn't it nice when you can go home and you're greeted by the dog and your spouse, perhaps not in that order, but at this house you're greeted by a very sophisticated entry gate. It recognises not just your face but your number plate as well. To the front door you go, a dramatic entrance that really does pique your interest. That interest turns into admiration as you stroll through the home. I just love those dramatic ceilings, the vaulted ceilings, that fabulous oak parquetry with the brass surround in it as well. The stackers that open up to a glorious courtyard. You'll have so much fun, pleasure and leisure outside there. That kitchen, well, that's just going to satisfy any culineer. And at the scullery, well, that means the property is always, always tidy. The flexibility of the floor plan, that office strategically located at front door, that can be your guest accommodation as well. The bathrooms, the tiling in particular, just superb. For the leisure, the pleasure, there's the heated swimming pool, saltwater chlorination, the very, very best. I just think this property is beyond peer in the Merivale area. Rugby Street, I think that Craig South and Milton, your collaboration's wonderful, you need to be commended. Anyway, it's funny how forever homes with a little bit of Cupid arrow in a country setting can change life for the better. All right, here to be sold, Rugby Street, number 91. Who starts proceedings? Temperature where? Here to be sold, owners moving on. All the work done, slow, complicated and expensive, you just enjoy the benefits. Won't sell it at $2 million, let's not dally. I open with a vendor bid at $2 million. Who goes next? What's your figure? First call at 2. Second call at 2 million even. Third call at $2 million. Could I tempt you at 2.1 or better? I'm on a vendor bid, sir. Would you bid at, say, 2.1? You'd buy that sight unseen. Just take my word for it. Well, I go there on behalf of my owner. Certainly wouldn't sell it at 2 million. There's a vendor bid as well at 2 million. Once called, second call, third and final call, 2,100,000 for my owner. I take one last vendor bid. I won't make a sham or farce out of the auction. 2,200,000 is my last vendor bid. Once at 2.2. Something smaller, 50 if you like. 2.25, is it in the room? Second call on a vendor bid at 2.2. Third call, you walk to Merivale. You're so central, good school zones. 2,200,000, third and final call. Well, Catherine, if there's no hands in the air, let's keep going. We'll go to stage 3. Alison, I'm going to put the property back in your hands at 2,400,000. It's not for sale today at 2.4. So buyers, if you're online and following this, register your interest with Catherine or Alison or your agent. Milton, good luck. Work continues. We'll get you out into the countryside very soon. Passed in on a vendor bid at 2,400,000. Thank you.
Kia ora and good morning. I take you to our last property in the catalogue. That is a gorgeous 84 Riverstone Drive in Rolleston, brought to the market by Sarah Fido and Ash Sutherland Todd, a wonderful campaign team. The property itself, formerly described as an estate and freehold, comprised of 609 square metres, more or less, all contained and described on that record of title that Sarah and Ash have provided to you over the last 3 weeks. Now, settlement, that's just round the corner, Friday the 2nd of May 2025. And the list of chattels, that remains unchanged. And I take it that you have read and understood further term 23 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, I had the pleasure of going there to this property on the weekend, and I met our owner in the home. He said he's been very, very happy here over the last several years, but he did say this home is a big home, it's full of love, and it probably needs to be filled with a family, and it needs more people in it. And so he offers this property up for sale. And certainly I can see what he means. The gorgeous size of the kitchen, the size of the dining and lounge is a huge living area, and of course flowing into that extra lounge up the front for the introverts in the family if they need a breakaway space, a space to read, to watch, to be quiet. And then of course there's that outdoor deck off the lounge. Gorgeous place to be dining. There's room for dining table, for lounge suite. There's lawn out the front. There'll be space for trampolines, for the slip and slide. I think my nephews and nieces would go wild in that fully fenced backyard. Of course, that's all west facing, so you get that evening sun there. The grounds are established, so you don't need to put the back-breaking work in to get the gardens going. Got that wonderful established hedging out the front, the standard roses to welcome you in. It's a gorgeous property here, and my owner is serious. He has got other plans, so he offers it for sale. Who starts me away? Opening bid, opening offer time. Happy to suggest a price if needed. Is there 750 in the room? Well, with me then on a vendor bid at 750,000. 20,000 is my suggestion from here. Great opportunity in Rolleston. First call then at 750. Second. Third opportunity, in which case 770 with me, 790 is my next suggestion. A lot of house. I was surprised at how old it was when I got in there because it feels pretty much brand new. One of the cleanest open homes I've been through, meticulously presented. At 790 then with me on a vendor bid, 790,000. If I see no further bidding, I will pass back to your hands, Sarah, to work on the next stage of the campaign. Once, twice, third time then, Sarah, I'll pass the property in then. Let's get the next stage of the campaign going. I'm happy to announce an asking price, a savvy asking price that I think will see this house moving shortly. That's $829,000. Priced sharply, ready to go. I would be getting through this weekend. Open home Saturday afternoon, is it, Sarah? All ready to go, will be open. The house will be as clean and well presented as it has been. Good luck to you, Sarah. Good luck to our owner. I hope to see your plans moving forward in the next few weeks. Thank you so much. That concludes our auction day today. We've got several properties to bring for you again next week, so please join us. Thank you for joining us online, and I hope the rest of your week is the best of your week. Thank you so much.